What's up, YouTube? It's Social Justice Waterpipe here, back for another video. And in this one, it's going to be a little different. We're going to do a reaction to some things that are happening across the country in council meetings, Board of Education meetings. If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. 95% of the material on this channel is me going to council meetings across the great state of New Jersey and confronting ignorant town councils. And I want to start doing some reactions and some commentary on some of the meetings that I see, that I come across on YouTube. And, I want to give my analysis of how I'm interpreting other public speakers, while speaking at these meetings. Attending council meetings and getting up to the podium and speaking is one of my favorite things to do. I've been doing it for many years. And I've had this channel for a little bit over a year. And again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this kind of stuff, if you like council meetings, public speaking, this kind of stuff, and you'll enjoy all the stuff that I have. So what we're going to do, this will be a little different, because I haven't really done this before. And again, I want to kind of branch off a little bit and kind of speak on some of these issues that I'm watching, and so, these things that are taking place across the country and whatnot. Give you my analysis, give you my feedback, give you my take, and kind of like my political ideas behind, like, how I interpret all this shit. So the first thing we're going to do here is watch. This is a seventh grader by the name of Liam Morrison, and this is in Massachusetts, and he's speaking at a BOE meeting. So, disclaimer, before I play this video and react to it, in this channel here, we've built a community of free thinkers who do not subscribe to self-identified politics. We don't really do that. I mean, you're welcome to feel whatever you feel and live however you live. But the thing is, too many people relate too many issues with how everyone self-identifies with politics. So since politics has this like blanket kind of thinking where if you belong to this party, that means that you must think and feel a certain way about this issue, and so forth. And it really just warps the world around us, and it leaves us unable to see the world around us for what it is. So we don't do this self-identified politics shit here on this fucking channel. If we see something, we say something. This is how we feel. And it has nothing to do with the Democratic Party. It has nothing to do with the Republican Party. I will put out there another full disclaimer. I fucking hate the two-party system. There's corruption on both sides. I would never prescribe to the two-party system in terms of identifying with one of these political parties, because it's just a real simple way of expressing to others how you feel about certain things. If you have thoughts and feelings and opinions, speak on these issues, right? And put the identity politics aside. That's something that you should at least allow yourself that opportunity to not get caught up in. So we're going to start this off. We're going to watch Liam. He's speaking at a BOE meeting in Massachusetts here.
Welcome.
Hello. Good evening. My name is Liam Morrison. I'm in the 7th, 10th grade at Nichols Middle School. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today. I never thought that the shirt I wore to school on March 21st would lead me to speak with you today. On that Tuesday morning, I was taken out of gym class to sit down with two adults for what turned out to be a very uncomfortable talk. I was told that people were complaining about the words on my shirt, that my shirt was making some students feel unsafe. Yes, words on a shirt made people feel unsafe. They told me that I wasn't in trouble, but it sure felt like I was. I was told that I would need to remove my shirt before I could return to class. When I nicely told them that I didn't want to do that, they called my father. Thankfully, my dad supported my decisions and came to pick me up. What did my shirt say? 5 simple words. There are only 2 genders. Nothing harmful, nothing threatening, just a statement I believe to be a fact. I have been told that my shirt was targeting a protected class. Who is this protected class? Are their feelings more important than my rights? I don't complain when I see pride flags and diversity posters hung throughout the school. Do you know why? Because others have a right to their beliefs just as I do. Not one person, staff, or student told me that they were bothered by what I was wearing. Actually, just the opposite. Several kids told me that they supported my actions and that they wanted one too. I experienced. Wait, no. I was told that the shirt was a disruption to learning. No one got up and stormed out of class. No one burst into tears. I'm sure I would have noticed if they had. I experienced disruptions to my learning every day. Kids acting out in class are a disruption, yet nothing is done. Why do the rules apply to one yet not another? I feel like these adults were telling me that it wasn't okay for me to have an opposing view. Their arguments were weak, in my opinion. I didn't go to school that day to hurt feelings or cause trouble. I have learned a lot from this experience. I learned that a lot of other students share my view. I learned that adults don't always do the right thing or make the right decisions. I know that I have a right to wear a shirt with those 5 words. Even at 12 years old, I have my own political opinions, and I have a right to express those opinions. Even at school, this right is called the First Amendment to the Constitution.
Hell yeah.
My hope in being here tonight is to bring the school committee's attention to this issue. I hope that you will speak up for the rest of us so we can express ourselves without being pulled out of class. Next time, it may not only be me. There might be more students that decide to speak out. Thank you for your time and good night.
Thank you. Anyone else on public comment?
All right, let me just pause that for a second. And, well, shit, there you have it. That's a little young First Amendment activist in the making. Possibly. At the end of the day, what issues do kids feel compelled to speak out upon, right? Issues that are affecting them and their process of growing up in like a normal society or what we deem as normal. He made a perfect point by saying, who's the protected class? Why do they get special privileges and rights over his privileges and rights to express himself? Now, it's almost like this issue has been so politicized because it's meant to create division, right? That's how the two-party system operates. It's literally all meant to distract you and divide you. This is an issue that, the people that we're talking about, and I don't even want to really get too much into this topic, but we're talking about a small percentage of people that, this is going to be a contentious issue, right? And this is meant to just divide. That's all it is. This is meant to solidify self-identity politics and stuff, and this is fucking retarded. I have no better word for it. That's the word I'm choosing for this. This is fucking retardation when you have a child who is that much more competent and more intelligent than his teachers and the adults surrounding. This is, what has happened in this country is what I'm trying to understand. Every single day, something will happen throughout the day, multiple times, and I'm like, how did we get here? How did we get here that adults have dropped the ball and have literally been abusing children? I don't have no better way of saying it. This is all stemming from literally child abuse. It's not okay to implement these kinds of things on children. And this is an experiment too, right? This is an experiment what these schools are doing when they decide to create a policy and we'll run it. We'll run the policy and we'll rack the numbers up. This next example we're going to look at here is Temecula Valley Unified School District in California, okay? And there's a couple girls that are going to be speaking here, and the issue that they're speaking on is the school decided that if they didn't allow boys in the girls' locker room and bathroom and this and that, they had to sign a piece of paper that said that they were essentially mentally unstable or extremely religious. So, if that's not fucked up, I don't know what is, but we're going to watch. These are kids here that are coming out to a meeting to speak because this experiment on their upbringing in their schools is just detrimental to a healthy, innocent upbringing. So we're going to watch a couple girls here that speak at this meeting here, and we're going to give some more opinions along the way.
Hi, I'm Kyla Wool. I was one of the girls who spoke at the previous school board meeting with my friend. I want to start by thanking Dr. K and Ms. Wiersma. Their support has given me the confidence to speak on an issue that matters deeply to me. Many of the girls at school feel the same way as Brooklyn and I. We don't want to change in front of a biological male and don't want to label ourselves as mental or religiously extreme. I know that signing a mental or religious exemption is not the right thing to do because I'm not mentally ill nor extremely religious. Students shouldn't be forced to justify their feelings with a mental or religious label in order for their privacy to be respected. At 12 to 14 years old, we should be busy being kids, not worried about being forced to change in front of biological males or attach a label to ourselves for being uncomfortable with it. This has consumed our lives for over a month now, and we're looking to you to help us girls feel seen and protected. So we won't stop until the school board has a better solution other than this accommodation form that mislabels us as something we're not. Even though I just turned 13, I'm smart enough to know that wanting this privacy amongst my own sex shouldn't require a mental or religious form to make me feel comfortable. I hope you consider never putting forth policies like this again, and we just want to be kids and have our innocence protected. Thank you.
Come on, give it up! Give it up! Fuck yeah!
Thank you.
Fuck yeah! Round two. I mean, Jesus Christ. Come on. They should be home doing their homework. Instead, you got them speaking up on how you fucking their lives
Next.
up.
Okay, next up is Brooklyn Hendricks,
All right,
followed by
come on.
Brooklyn
Step up to the
Barbero.
lectern. It's not a podium, it's a
Forgive me if
lectern.
I pronounce that wrong.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn Hendricks, and I spoke at the last board meeting. Today, I would like to bring to attention the fact that the solutions that have been proposed are not working, and there needs to be a change. I would like to make it clear that this is not against any specific person, and isn't political, nor is it religious. This should just be common sense. As of right now, we are going into locker rooms in waves. This is causing us to only have around 10 to 15 minutes of PE in total. Therefore, this is not a good solution. Falsely signing something saying that we are mentally ill or extremely religious is an even worse solution. This can hurt young girls' self-esteem and cause problems that weren't there before. Instead, I ask you to consider better solutions, such as creating separate locker rooms filled with privacy stalls, not only for trans students, but anyone who is uncomfortable changing in front of people. This solution will help everyone who is uncomfortable for any reason. Thank you.
Fucking come on! This shit fucking makes me crazy. You are ruining these kids' lives.
Thank you. Next.
Brooklyn,
Come on, Brooklyn. Come on, Brooklyn.
followed by
Tell
Alina.
this fucking dumb board what the fuck they're doing to you.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn Ribeiro, and I go to James L. Day Middle School, and I would like to talk about the start of change and privacy for all. I first want to say, no one at my school hates a transgender student, and we do not support any hate or homophobic comments made about anyone. We love and support her decision to transition. We are protesting for change, not against her. We believe there are better solutions than signing a mental health form. For example, adding curtains or more changing stalls to the locker room, or creating a gender-neutral locker room, not just for transgender students, but also for every other boy and girl who have body dysmorphia or are severely uncomfortable changing in front of people. These are all better solutions than having us falsely sign forms saying we are mentally ill or extremely religious. I hope you take these plans into consideration and hear our voices. Thank you for your time.
Shit, man. I love watching council meetings. Watching kids speak passionately. Fuck yeah. Stop experimenting with their innocence.
Last,
Thank you.
last speaker is
I mean,
Alina.
it's gotta stop. This is fucking insane.
Hello, my name is Elena Resto, and I'm a student at TVUSD. I would like to discuss the issue with having biological males in a female locker room. To begin with, locker rooms involve undressing, showering, and intimate personal care. This means that females are in a very physically vulnerable state. Sharing these spaces between male and females can lead to discomfort, embarrassment, and a loss of personal dignity, especially for minors or individuals from conservative or religious backgrounds. Even if no harm is intended, the mere presence of someone of the opposite sex can cause distress to others. Sex-segregated locker rooms are a long-standing norm because they respect physical boundaries and social expectations surrounding modesty, especially in environments where people are exposed or undressed. If the biological male is highly affected by changing in the male's locker room, then they should be offered different accommodations, such as a non-binary locker room or the option to change at the nurse's office. This will help both the females that are uncomfortable with males in their space and the trans students that are uncomfortable changing in their designated locker rooms. I say no more. No more putting minor females in adult situations.
Woo!
No more biological males in our locker room.
Yeah! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Yeah. All right. So. God, this shit makes me crazy. Guys, I do not like the idea of kids being experimented on in this manner. Please understand that this has nothing to do with self-identified politics. I don't give a fuck if you think you're a Democrat. I don't give a fuck if you think you're a Republican. I think it's weird that common people would even self-identify with one political party or the other. I think that's personally weird. It doesn't make any sense. It's like it's an expression or a reflection of the fact that you don't know how to communicate with people on your thoughts and your ideas. And you get a certain feeling that one party gives you that you identify with, and that's who you claim what political party you're associated with. I think it's ridiculous. If you want to self-identify as a Democrat or a Republican, you should be like involved in politics at that point, because then it would make sense, right? The everyday man and woman should not be consumed with a labeling that is so manipulative, and you wind up being cannon fodder for the two-party system when you decide that you're going to align with one party over the other, like in this kind of manner. Like, can anybody look at this issue for what it is, just straight up, and say that this is like right to do? We're going to have a biological male change and get dressed with the girls. So, does anybody think about teachers too? Because now we have to talk about teachers. Teachers go into rooms where students are, right? That includes the locker room. So now we're talking about extreme dysfunction. That's what that is. That's extreme dysfunction, right? And this is all controlled opposition, like I said in the beginning of this video. This is meant to destabilize our country. This is one example of efforts that have been put forth to destabilize our country and keep us divided so it can be infiltrated and somebody else can use it for their advantage. Some other entity, some other, I can tell you guys right now, I know exactly why this issue ever even made it mainstream. I know who's behind it, behind this controlled opposition. And I could just say it right now, but I would be irresponsible by saying it without providing supporting evidence and reasoning as to why it is that, And a lot of you guys probably already know. So we don't have to go there right now. But it would be irresponsible for me to just say, this is who is behind it. This is who's behind the controlled opposition and the division in our party, in our country, that keeps us at war with each other. I know what the hell's going on. And I'm sure some of you guys do too. And maybe we're working our way toward a video to where we can lay it all out and I can give, my explanation and my reasoning with supporting evidence as to why all of this divisive party politics shit is coming from somewhere. and is meant to disturb, it's meant to destabilize, it's meant to do exactly what it's doing. Because what is the result, right? Everybody's at arms with each other. We see things on TV nowadays, a certain event, and depending on what political party you identify with, you see it that way, or you see it the other way. I mean, this is not about party politics, but what we just watched is some significantly retarded dumb shit. That is some fucking dumb shit, man. When children are that much smarter than the adults around them, we're not going down the right path. Right? Adults are supposed to be like, they should have the ability to like mold a young mind to be able to, pursue success and all these things. But we got adults who are fucking dumber than the kids. I mean, this is retard shit. So, and we're bringing the R word back, right? We say retard. Sometimes that's what, we gotta stop worrying about offending so many people, right? People's discomfort, where people's discomfort starts, it doesn't mean that's where someone else's rights end. So that being said, this is my response to all this fucking crazy, chaotic bullshit. The two-party system is controlled opposition. Stop falling for it. Stop self-identifying with one political party over the other. Neither political party gives a shit about you, and neither political party represents the average American, whether you're a average moderate conservative in middle America or the average Democrat. Both parties have been hijacked. The media has been hijacked. All of this is a fucking sham. Treat your neighbors well. Stop looking at them as if they're beneath you or you're above them, right? They're your fucking neighbors. Start treating people the way you used to when we were growing up and you had to deal with people like face to face and shit. This shit's a fucking rap. But that's that for that. We're going to do another video at some point. We'll pick another topic, another subject, and you guys will fucking hear me rant on it. So with that being said, Social Justice Water Pipe, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, I thank you very much. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting my content. And leave a comment in the comments section. Hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.